Thunderbit is a Chrome extension that is an effective web scraping tool. There is a free version of Thunderbit, but you will need to pay at least $9 a month if you want to use it on a regular basis. Thunderbit does not require any coding skills and uses multiple AI platforms to scrape data from web pages. One advantage that Thunderbit has over similar tools is that it gives you some control over which data you want to scrape from a web page. This playlist will focus on how students can use Thunderbit to organize online timelines and lists. Here's a quick example. Here's a web page from the Encyclopedia Britannica website that contains a timeline of World War II events. And the idea is you can go through the timeline and click on one of the images to get more information about that item on the timeline. The problem is it's very hard to get back to the timeline. I can click the back button and it takes me to the top of the web page that has the timeline, and I have to hunt around a little bit to find the timeline again. So what I would like to do is use Thunderbit. It's up here in my extensions toolbar, and you can open it. And I just want to work on this web page, and you've got a choice of using AI suggested fields, which we'll look at later in this playlist, but I want to enter some manual fields, and this is one of the advantages of Thunderbits. You can decide which fields you want. So I'll click Enter Manually, and then I'll skip ahead to the point where I've typed in the fields. So I've typed in 3 fields: timeline events, date, and URL. And now I'm going to click on Scrape, and Thunderbit will scrape the data that I want, and we'll skip ahead to the point where it scraped all the data. So that took about 45 seconds, a little less than a minute, to scrape the data for the timeline. And now I'm going to click on Open Result Table. And now this shows me the table that Thunderbit created. So we've got 3 columns: timeline events, the date of the events, and then a URL that you can click on to get more information about that event. And the last step in this process would be to click on Download Excel file. There are other options, but I would want to choose Excel. And then I will upload that Excel file to Google Sheets, and I'll have a Google Sheet that shows me the timeline events, the year, and the URL, and then I can click on one of these URLs to get more information about that event.